Okay. I'm not ready. I don't like my mat yucky before I start. Hi, mister. Why don't you sit here? We're gonna sit to start. You can sit however you want. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. Please find a comfortable position. I'm Maeve. If you're watching this back on demand, this is little mister. He'll probably come in and out. Today, he's been on me today. All right. Allow your eyes to soften. Give yourself this moment to arrive on your mat. For me, yoga obviously transcends, my practice transcends my mat, but my mat is like a symbol of like, here I am. I've committed to being here now. And it's almost like a little spaceship for me. Like I get on my mat and I'm like, okay, now I'm transporting myself into my practice. And while we infuse our practice throughout our lives, in this moment, let this be your everything. Like this be your focus, your breath, how you feel, the little area you've carved out for yourself. Simply start to balance the breathing in and out. Take your hands behind you and across one ankle to your knee. You'll lift up, open up the chest, release that, and then switch sides. And we're just going to switch side to side here. I'm using my inhale here to expand my spine. I'm using my exhale to transition. You can play with the position of your hands. I'm not attached to how they are on the floor. They can be however you need them to be. Little. Come here. And then just cross at your shins. I'm going to turn back toward you for a moment. Reach up and over. Rise up. And then up and over the other way. Reach up and over. And to the other side. We're just using these really simple movements. Come back up to center. To start to regulate the breath more, switch the cross of your shins. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more each way. Good. Through center, downward facing dog, please. Move around as much or as little as your body needs. Hands root down. Gently pull your fingertips inward toward your palms a little bit. I like to think of that as like the edge of the suction cup that we're making our hands into here. Drop the heels, lift the hips, drop the head, lengthen the spine. Breath in. Right foot outside of your right hand, nice and wide. Come onto the pinky side of the right foot, drop the knee open a little bit.
Drop the hips down. Yes, that's lovely. Pull the heart through, and then just step back. Left foot outside of your left hand, toes wide, pinky side of the left foot. Drop the hips down, pull the heart through. Yes, and then step back. Do that again each side. One more time each side. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway with your inhale. Bow forward with your exhale. Push the ground away, inhale, rise to stand. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Right foot steps back, exhale. Bend your right knee. Don't put the knee down, just bend the knee. Draw the belly back to rise up. Engage the right hip, and then from this place of nice depth and strength, start to straighten that right leg any amount. Enjoy a couple breaths here, crescent lunge. Release your hands down. Plank inhale. Lower to your belly, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Thumbs draw inward, pinky spiral open. Hug your elbows in toward your spine. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Right foot steps forward, exhale. Bend the back knee, lift, lift, lift. And then start to straighten that back leg, lift the heart. Feet draw toward each other, nice and strong and stable here. You're amazing, beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, step, back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Bow deeply with your exhale. Rise, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Left foot steps back, exhale. Nice and strong, crescent, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Plank inhale. To your belly, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step to the top of your mat. Halfway, inhale. Bow, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, pick up your right knee. Cross your ankle, sit down. Well, don't sit down, but sit back. Inhale, rise up. Place your foot down, just like we did sitting. Lift up, cross, sink back. Rise up, release your foot. Just alternating side to side. Let's go one more time each way. Last one here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Right foot steps back, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, root the back heel, reverse warrior, up and back. Sink as deeply as you can, breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground. Plank inhale. Chaturanga or the floor. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale.
Right leg back, inhale.
Right foot steps forward, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Root the back heel, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands come around, step to the top of your mat. Take that transition. Inhale, halfway. Bow, exhale. Rise, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. And left foot steps back. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, root the back heel. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the ground. Plank, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana or lower to the floor. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Yes, down dog, exhale. Really beautiful. Left leg back, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Back heel roots, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, hands come around. Step to the top of your mat. Halfway inhale. Bow, exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, rise. And down dog, exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your hands, stretch back, feet to hands. Halfway, inhale. Bow, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, rise. Down dog, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale back. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale back. And then exhale, step your right foot forward. I'm gonna have my right foot a little wide, so not outside my hand, but pretty close to my hand. This might not work on your body, so you're gonna stay here. I'll give you the more interesting version and then like the safer version. So you're gonna inhale, pull your heart forward. You're gonna exhale, come to the pinky side of your foot, drop your knee open. You'll inhale and you'll exhale. If that doesn't work for some reason, you'll inhale, you'll exhale, and you'll just move here instead. So something should work here. My left hip, when I'm dropping down here, as my right knee goes open, I'm engaging those left glutes. Hold in the center, right arm reaches up and around. Beautiful. We're gonna do a few circles here. One more time. Really nice. Release your right hand down, step back, plank. Make your way to down dog however you want to get there. You can just simply press back. You don't have to move through Chaturanga Vinyasa. You can just go to down dog. Regroup here, check in with your breath, check in with sensation. Inhale, left leg back. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Inhale back. Exhale and cross. Inhale back. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knee open if it's okay. If not, you're gonna do something else, right? Like maybe straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and strong in this right hip, right? One more. Let's hold it here. Inhale, circle that arm. Release, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Plank inhale. Exhale, down dog, chaturanga or the floor. Your back bend of choice if you're flowing through. And we meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your hands, feet to your hands. Chair, inhale. And like a really deep chair because we are going down. So good. Keep your shoulders up. Left leg extends out. Take your right hand to your right knee, your left hand to your right foot. Draw it in. And then switch. One more each way. One more. Yes. Really nice. Now bend right knee. Shoulders stay up. Good. Now reach the arms forward. Whew, if you want, you can take your right hand to your right foot and kind of sneak it up this left arm. Curl your shoulders up and then lower the left leg. Not to the floor, but just down. Just kind of hovering. Beautiful. We are now in flying pigeon on our back.
You feel that energy? We are one.
Good. Right leg extends out.
One love.
Left leg comes in. If you want, you can kind of help this foot up. Wrap the toes around the arm. Whoo! Reach out.
All I need is good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking higher G-O-D. Yeah. Good energy.
Very nice. Both legs out. Rise up. Nice work. Down dog, please. However you want to get there. I have sticky feet apparently today. My transitions from chaturanga to up dog are like right leg back, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Warrior 3, exhale. You can do whatever you want with your arms today. I am wide open to your interpretation. It could be hands on blocks or hands on the floor, hands at your heart, behind you, out to the side, overhead is going to be a little harder. Yes. Now, what I am really interested here is the left hip and the left leg. And I want you to use your left glutes to hold that leg up and to extend the foot back like crazy. And wake up your foot. So if your left foot is feeling floppy, your whole leg is going to feel floppy. If you give your toes energy, if you give your ankle energy, your whole leg is going to feed off of that. Left knee comes up to your chest. Cross ankle to thigh. And then sink down. Maybe wrap this lower leg up with your arms and then stand back up. work your standing leg like crazy. Yes. If you're staying down with the ankle in a chair pose, that's cool too. You don't have to come up. Good. We're all gonna come back, knee in, hands to the ground. Standing splits, nice, deep hip crease. So really allowing this, you can even put your right thumb into this hip crease and feel. Are you allowing yourself to kind of deepen here, or are you fighting that? So the biggest difference between standing splits and warrior three is you're bowing forward. It's almost like this is a single leg forward fold. Stay here, or lengthen your gaze forward. Take your hands a little forward. Pop up your back heel. Push from your bottom leg and swing from your top leg. And voila. Couple of lifts here if you want. And then back to plank. Breath in. Chaturanga. Your back bend. Down dog. Smooth out your breath, especially if you're doing those pop-ups. They have this amazing effect on your heart rate. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, step your foot forward. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, bow, take off. Warrior three. So now, wake up your right foot, your ankle, your toes. Use your right hip to lift and extend that leg back. You can do whatever you want with your arms. Right knee lifts up. Cross ankle to thigh. Good, sink down. So this is beautiful, and you can stay here. You do not need to like come out of this. This is wonderful, okay? But if you want, you might wrap up this lower leg on the right side and then rise up to stand. Release the leg. Standing splits. Stay here, or take your hands forward a little bit. Shift yourself into your hands, so shift the shoulders forward. I like to look at the space between my thumbs, pick up the left heel, swing with the right leg, spring with the left. Don't worry about finding a handstand like in the most perfect upright position. Just start to get comfortable being in your hands. Yes! And then back to down dog, however you want. That was beautiful. Nice, Amanda. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale back. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Right foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop the knee out if it's okay. Yes. Inhale, come back to center, rise up. And then Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Good. Left knee to your chest, cross ankle to thigh, sink your hips down and back. Now, this left foot, the ankle, super, super active. Look at my toes. This is like the first step to like being able to actually get into an arm balance here. I don't care if you go into the arm balance, but if you're not doing this with your foot, if you're here, it's gonna be like so hard. So pull your toes toward your knee. Wake up the foot here. Then arms come down, hands come down. You are wrapping this foot, those toes around your right tricep and shoulder. Trying to get your shin onto your triceps. And then just lift your butt up. Take your hands forward. So don't put your hands on top of your foot. Go at least 10 inches away from your foot. Lift your butt up. Hug the elbows in. And then you just start to find that there's a sweet spot where your back foot just comes up. And you don't have to worry about coming into pigeon flying. You can just play with that balance. Yes. And then right foot comes down if it's up. Open up half moon. Right hand floor or block. Nice big expansion. Bend your standing leg. Reverse warrior, up and back. One more inhale. Hands come down. Left hand, left foot, or knee. Vashisthasana. So knee is wonderful. I always skip right to the foot, but knee is lovely. And if you want, maybe pick up this right leg. Yeah. Come into center, plank. Pause and plank. Push the floor away with your hands. So don't sink into your shoulders here. Push, push, push away. Round the upper back a little bit. Legs are so strong. Breath in, straight to down dog, exhale. Nice work. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. And cross to the right. Inhale back. And step your foot forward. Heart forward, inhale. Pinky side of the left foot, knee goes wide. If it's okay, sink down. Yes. Come back up. Crescent, inhale. And warrior three, exhale. Knee pulls up. Cross ankle to thigh. Sink your hips back. And then, if you want, hands can come down. Pull your right toes toward your right knee. And then maybe, I gotta give myself a little space here, take the hands forward. And then move your shin onto your triceps. Lift your hips up. So right now, I can feel all the work that has to happen without even taking my left foot off the ground. So you're working the arms like you're in chaturanga. You're rounding the upper back so that you're getting that nice flexion in your spine. Your belly's pulling up. Maybe the foot lifts off, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it extends back, but maybe it doesn't. Couple more breaths. Left foot down. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Yeah. Last inhale. Bend your standing leg, exhale. Stretch your right foot back. Reverse warrior, inhale. Nice transition, really well done. One more inhale. Bring the hands around. Right hand, right foot or knee, Vashisthasana. Maybe this top leg floats up. And then release your hand. Nice strong plank here. We're gonna lower all the way down, or lower all the way down to our bellies. Use your knees if you need to. And then you're gonna stack your hands, please, at the top of your mat. And we are going to practice extending the legs, because for flying pigeon, without that ability to extend the leg, it's just, you know, that last little cherry on top. It's kind of tricky. And of course, you never have to extend it. So what's tricky here is that we don't want to arch the back. So our spine is in flexion when we're doing that, but we're trying to extend the hip. So extending our hip while our spine's in extension is much, much easier than having the spine this way and then trying to extend the hip. And the range of motion is quite limited. So don't worry about how big this is. Rest your forehead on your hands. I promise you don't need to watch. It's very, very basic. Draw the belly energetically off the floor. So it's probably not gonna get off the floor, but like pull up like you could get it off the floor. And then simply right leg lifts off the ground and stretch your toes back. It's gonna be very small. Because if you go too big, you're gonna change the position of your pelvis and your spine. Release the right leg down. Pause. If you have any sensation in your low back, I want you to make this smaller so that you're really, really isolating the hip extension. Left leg stretches back and comes up off the floor. Use your right foot down to keep stability here. Use your hands down. I don't want any sensation in your low back, or at least very minimal. Instead, this hip is working. And release it down. Little pause, just feel how that feels. So with sensation in your low back, we're gonna make it even smaller. So your feet can come off the ground like a millimeter if it needed to be. We're gonna do both legs together. If it's not okay, just do one at a time. Set up, belly scoops up, legs reach long, and they barely come off the floor. The shape of your spine ideally has stayed the same. You have very, very little feedback in the low back, hopefully. Now, there's a certain amount that's expected, but you don't want to feel like you're creating this movement from your low back. Last inhale. Exhale, release, press back. Child's pose, briefly. Roll up through your spine, come into cat's pose, and pause here. So for many of our arm balances, like this is the action. It's not going to be this extreme visually. We're not going to see this much flexion in the upper back, but this is the energy that allows us to have space, right? Right is the right answer. And just because it feels good, release that, come into cow. And downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee to your right elbow. Stay here. Swing your right foot over toward your left elbow. Push the floor away. You're floating in pigeon. Extend the right leg out. Fall in triangle. Release your hand down. Bring the knee toward your chest. Pivot onto the pinky side of your left foot. Wild thing if it feels nice. And right foot top of the mat. Left knee pulls in. Cross the ankle. It's all good. Like all of it's good. There's no pressure to go into this arm balance. Your practice is not incomplete if you didn't do this arm balance. But maybe you'll start to feel like it might make more sense. Wrap the foot. Stay here if you want. Slide the chin up as high as you can onto the arms, and then take the hands forward. So now you have to move yourself to your hands. Hips go high, and then maybe that foot gets light. And maybe it extends back and you're using your hip, your right hip, to lift up. However you want. Plank, inhale. Chaturanga. Rise. Down dog. Well done. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee toward your left elbow. And then left foot comes over toward your right elbow. Push the floor away, round the upper back. Extend the left leg, fallen triangle. Yeah. Right hand down. Knee toward your chest. Wild thing if it feels good, maybe Vashisthasana if it doesn't. And left foot forward. Right knee toward your chest. Rise up. Cross your ankle. And then send the hips back. Hands come forward. Wrap the foot. Try to shimmy the shin up the triceps and then reach the hands forward. Keep wrapping the foot around the tricep. Lift your hips up until you feel like, that's a key point, is like get your body where you want it to be, then try to find the lift off. Don't try to lift off with your body in the wrong position. So get the hips up, you're tipped a little forward, and maybe that leg starts to stretch back. Yes. Step the left foot back, right foot back, or however you want to get back there. And down dog. Very nice. Inhale, heels high. Bend your knees, look at your hands, feet to your hands. Halfway, breath in. Bow deeply, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Good. Slide your right foot. Just stay like right where you are. Just slide your foot up your leg. And then turn the knee open. Resist the urge to reach down. Just put your foot wherever it lands. As long as it doesn't hurt, it is fine for your knee and your foot to be connected here.
I've called your name.
I am much happier with my foot on my super high inner thigh because my foot just gets kind of wedged in there and I don't really have to do a lot of work. That's the truth. When my foot's a little lower, I have to really fight for this pose. Good. Inhale, reach up if it's okay. Whatever amount of pressure your foot's giving your leg needs to meet that back, which is one of the reasons why it's fine to put your foot on your knee as long as it doesn't hurt. It's because you're not passively jamming your foot into your knee. Turn the knee forward. Hands to your heart. Just slide the foot back down with control. Well done. Breath in and out. I'm going to slide this left leg up. Turn the knee open. Kind of wherever you land is where you land.
I'm searching for you.
Pressure leg into foot equal.
I'm reaching out my hand for you.
You're pressing your foot down to get taller and lift. Arms up if it's nice.
I've called your name. But all I feel is silence. And now I've fallen down. And now I've hit the ground.
Hands to heart, knee turns forward. And then slide the foot back down. Beautiful. Pause. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down. Lie down. Arms at your side. Palms up. Fronts of the shoulders gently draw back. And as you do that, you might feel like, I always feel like I need to kind of adjust here because my shoulder blades start to move in toward each other. And I kind of like, the back of my shoulders kind of gets like sticky on the floor, and I want them to be like in a good spot here. Press your feet down, bridge up.
You never even asked me how much I care. You just assume I mean what I said.
Deep press, knees stretch forward, heels gently draw back toward your shoulders.
You don't know me, I'm not very well. Smile while the moon's in my face. Baby, don't ask 'cause I'll
Release
say,
down.
I was just curious. Hands on make me feel mysterious.
Same thing, maybe this time lace the hands behind the hips, but you don't have to. Arms long, shoulders draw under the body.
Did you ever notice how I lied awake at night while you dreamed of me? You knew I was toxic, but you chose to
Your exhale brings you down, little pause. Notice how you feel here, where your breath is, your ability to be even here, even in your breath, even in your mind, even in the state of your body, so that all pieces of your body feel like they are working together, synergistically, that not one piece of your body is doing more work. Repeating bridge or up bow. Hands can be open on up bow. The fingers can point toward your shoulders. Whatever feels good here. You can play with the angle of your hands. I've been really enjoying taking my fingers open. I strained my shoulders about a month back, and it's just a nice open position for me. Inhale, rise up your version of a back bend.
I was curious.
Last inhale. Release down. Legs straight out on the floor. Very nice work. Neutralize your spine. Return to your breath. Strengthen the legs a little bit. Press your left heel down. Right leg is inhaling to rise up. A strap is wonderful here. Your own hands work as well. I forgot to get my strap today. It's not a big deal. Your right hand's going to come into the crease of your right hip. And you're just going to kind of create a little space here. And then your left hand or strap will draw the leg in any amount. And then you have the hand or the strap to feel this tension. So you're not just resting here, you're pushing your leg away and you're drawing in with your hand. And those two energies match, thereby creating space. You can remove the right hand if you want, hold wherever is good for you. The goal is not necessarily to draw the leg in. The goal is get the leg long, create space in the hip. And we're going to take the left arm out to the side. Your right hand, your strap is controlling this connection between the hand and the foot. And then we take the right leg out to the right. Push the heel away, push the foot away. Get the left side rooted down. No part of your body is just simply flopping here. up to center. Switch your hand, and then right leg comes across the body, right arm out to the side. I'm not going to go very far. I kind of like keeping this small on my body. I'm going to let you decide what feels good. If it feels better to you to bend your knee, please do so. Same thing, we're working, if you're keeping the leg straight, we're working on length here. Good. Beautiful.
You got my heart. I know that we're on the way.
Draw back to center. Place your right leg down. Pause. Just feel how you feel. Push the right leg down, and then lift the left leg up. Strap, whatever you need here. Take your left thumb, bring it into the crease of the left hip, and just create a little space in that hip. You can release that left hand out of the crease of the hip if that feels good. Your right arm's going to come out to the side, and then left leg out to the left.
Somewhere far, going somewhere far away.
Inhale, back up to center. Switch your hands, left arm out to the side. Left leg comes any amount over to the right. And you can bend the leg if you want. Draw back to center. Place your left leg down. Really nice. Right knee comes back into your chest. Good. You can go ankle to knee here. Or if you want, just like we did standing, you can kind of catch that lower leg and then extend the left leg out. You can either have the leg down, it can be floating. And there's many variations from here. I'm encouraging you to find what you need today. I'm just going to stay here today. Ready, switch sides. Out. Nice. Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to drop open. Take this moment and scan your body. See how you feel. Because you're going to have about a minute, maybe 2 minutes to do whatever you need to do before we move into quiet. So there's so many things that could be on your list. It could be an inversion. It could be a twist, a shoulder opener. I don't know. There's so many things that will feel good on your body, but I want you to just narrow it to one thing, which I know is a little tricky. And obviously, if you're taking an inversion and there's a counter that you need to that inversion, then that's cool. We will do those two things. Legs up the wall. Those are great options. I'm going to trust that you can find one thing that's going to set you in a good place for your finishing, to finish your practice. I'm going to pat my cat. That's my thing. I'm kidding. That's not my thing. I'm going to get a little shoulder stretch like this, right by my cat.
I know sometimes it can feel overwhelming to be given freedom to make your own choices. You want someone to tell you what you should be doing. I can't tell you that. I really can't. And there's something about developing your practice in that freedom that's really important. Knowing how to scale back and not feel like you have to do 25 things here. You can just choose one thing and be good with that.
Then you'll start to move in the direction of Shavasana or of seated meditation, or maybe legs up the wall here to finish. Basically, you're quiet. I'm going to sit, but you do what you need to do. Allow your eyes to soften. Allow your body to soften. So unless you're sitting upright, you really can let go of your muscles, of your joints, of your ability to work, and instead embrace your ability to be quiet. If you're sitting, just the minimal amount of musculature needed to hold you here. Your breath softens. Your general need to do softens. And then just be. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you don't need to come out, I encourage you to stay. If you need to end your practice now, just start to find gentle movement, a little deeper breathing, a reconnection to the space around you, to your thoughts. All the while holding on to some of that still, some of that quiet. You'll make your way to sitting when you're ready. I feel like Dr. Evil here, just patting my cat. making plans for world domination. Once you're up, bring your hands into prayer. Bow your mind to your heart. Honor yourself. Rise with your inhale. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Say bye, little mister.